Hello. I hope everybody's having a good evening today. So, I came across this comment made by Jimbo at the stand. Because when I come across Jimbo or the stand, the channel, he was hating on Ernie Shell, claiming Ernie Shell was a predator and that he had treated Jimbo and his family like crap. And he wanted him off of YouTube and everything. Just away. He didn't need to be in people's eyes. He needed to be out of everybody's eyes. He wanted us all to just hate on Ernie, which I'm going to tell you right now, I still do not like Ernie. But Jimbo's true colors have come along and have shown us who he really is. He has never stopped being Ernie's friend. Even though supposedly years ago, Ernie had him arrested for stealing $5,000 after a wrestling match because they put on the MMA fighting. Anyway, there's more to that. But Ernie has lived with this man on and off for 20 years. Jimbo and his family. Well, anyway, Jimbo's decided that it's okay for him to start posting pictures and videos about his kids, even though before the last 2 weeks, he was saying, do not put your kids on the internet because there's predators out here. And one of the ones he's calling a predator was Ernie Shell. Well, they have a history together for sure. Jimbo and Ernie. They came up with this slick idea of getting Ernie's brother Shelby Shell to admit that he had murdered somebody, and Jimbo recorded it. And what's crazy about it is Shelby didn't know all the stuff that had happened at the murder. But Ernie and Jimbo got him to confess, and as a joke per Shelby, and then they went and turned it in. But for the last 2 weeks, we have now found out that Ernie and Jimbo are still friends. Jimbo's not hating on him. Jimbo even at one time said, if he gets in my face, I'm going to whip him down. Well, he was in his face at McDonald's and they had a really calm visit. Even though supposedly Ernie had told Jimbo's daughter to get in the trunk of a car. Yeah. So let me get a drink real quick and I'm gonna read this comment. See if I can get it up here on this page. Okay. So the real deal, she's asked, so you switched from an Ernie Shell hate page to a family page. That's not obvious at all. And the stand, Jimbo replies, no, I'm staying the course. I'm just very proud family man and want to show off my family. This is content for the crowd that doesn't have to be over 18 to watch. Well, let me tell you, I'm going to back up. Let me tell you, I seriously pray there's nobody under the age of 18 watching Jimbo. because he is a outright liar, in my opinion. Crowd that may not want to see the Shelby Shell trial. Well, see, he had two partners that were going to be on his channel and help him through all this paperwork because he wanted to help Shelby Shell, even though he's the one that convinced Shelby Shell to make this confession. Well, he recorded it. Shelby Shell never admitted it or made a confession in front of a cop. Yeah. If you want to know, go to Not Today. Her channel is named Not Today. And she is going through everything from the start where they recorded his phone call all the way through the trial until today. She is able to talk to Shelby Shell on the phone. She records it and she allows us to hear it as well. And also, they're reading transcripts from the trial or from the case. She's going to go through all of it, her and Kemper. Let me get back to this comment. But as far as Ernie goes, not much has changed. And he's right. Ernie hasn't changed. Ernie's been the same Ernie, being on the side of the road, hollering at cops, thinking they're going to shoot him. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. He's on the phone with 911 claiming, there's a knife under my car and I don't know how I got there. Okay, dude, you're freaking out. You own something. Then he gets arrested. Then he's in a taxi and there's another guy in the taxi and the guy's trying to get his money out. And Ernie goes, are you going to shoot me? Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. And they goes, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Just don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I don't understand how he got out of jail. Because he was only in jail at the most 3 hours. At the most. He says, I still ultimately want to see my old friend get much needed help. I still don't trust him. I don't want to see him for like Kemper does. Well, Kemper wants him arrested and thrown away. Because this Ernie, not only is he on something, he has scammed hundreds of people. And he's still doing it today on YouTube. He said that he was going to have a membership. It was $100 and you were going to get this gorgeous medallion, everything. People sent him their $100 and they didn't get anything. Okay, so he's saying that now that what Kemper wants, that is sickening. Well, you know what? It may take being locked up, throw away the key to get Ernie Shell help. Okay, back to the comments. He needs to change, and he actually made somewhat of an apology to women today. Well, let me tell you something. That apology went out the window 5 minutes ago. I can promise you that. So this is a step in the right direction on his part. For maybe 5 minutes. So far, he treats women better than Bunny Hill. Jimbo is calling Jamie Bunny Hill. Jamie was trying to be friends with Jimbo. But once all this we found out that Jimbo and Ernie were friends, Jamie's one of the ones that cut ties with Jimbo. So now Jimbo's been ugly to Jamie. Okay, back to the comment. Thanks for your observation, but no one is begging you to be here. You're free to go support Bunny Hill and his gay bashing, woman hating. Well, number one, I've been in Jamie's channel for several videos, lives, and I have never heard him gay bash anybody. And I've not heard him woman hating, or I wouldn't be in there. And then he wants to put down here, God bless you. Yeah, that's something else that he told Shelby Shell in 2016 that, because Shelby called him and told him he really thought that Jimbo needed to tell the truth about that recording, because Jimbo knows that wasn't the truth, that it was a joke. But Jimbo kept saying that he's gone to follow Jesus. He's found Jesus again, and he's just going to stay with what he has done, and he's not going to go say anything. So he's had this man locked up. You know, we don't know if Shelby had anything to do with it. He could have had a little part to do with it. But there's one thing for sure. He did not do it by himself. And one of these three, or all three, know something. And know the truth. But nobody's helping Shelby Shell except Not Today and Kemper and the new lawyer. So I would suggest, and I'll beg you, and I'll put her channel in the description. Please go follow Not Today. She's trying to get Shelby help. He's been in there for 10 years with no help. His family cut him off, wouldn't answer his phone calls, has treated him bad, and he is not the one that should be in there. That's my opinion. Like I said, we have choices in life. Life has choices. And please always love someone and everyone.